Okay, so we took an interesting detour into a question of what is a torus. So you are saying that these hoop circles could all meet at a single point, and that would still be a torus.
Well, a torus...
Well, hold on. I want to hear what your brother has to say.
Well, a torus, I think it's a four-dimensional shape, but it can be created by a plane, and I think it's defined to have a hole in the middle.
Okay.
So I don't think if they all meet, I don't think it would be a torus at all.
Ah, okay. Why? If they all met, would it not be a torus?
Well, because on that plane, the two sides would just go, they would just run together and connect.
Okay. What do you think? If they all met, would it be a torus?
Well, if they all met, then this would be all filled in, so maybe not.
Okay, but what if they just met at one point? What if it was just one single point?
Well, the single point they had to meet would have to be in the center.
And it wouldn't be a singularity, kind of.
Well, so would it be a torus, though?
No, I don't think it would be.
Okay, why not?
Because you'd have to go down into here until you get to a single point. Where they all meet, but that single point is closed off.
Yeah.
So there's no way to
hole
pass
anymore.
through.
You couldn't pass through it because of that one hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it would be a pinched-in sphere, sort of. If you imagine like pinching the North Pole and South Pole kind of with a toothpick, you could create that shape.
Yeah.
But that would be a sphere. So what about our torus? Do our time zones ever meet?
No, not in this example. They can't.
They don't meet, so you would never have the infinity.
You would have something that's close, like the lines in the line actually in the hole, the smallest line. That would be the point where you could get it the most.
Right, the smallest radius of the hole would be the smallest, but still would be not infinity.
Not infinity.
So unclear if the torus would have a singularity or not. But it doesn't seem to have that same time zone problem.
Yeah.
So too bad we don't live on a sphere. I mean, on a torus. But there's a different kind of sphere that we've also looked at in the past. This is called a pseudosphere.
So.
And actually, this is only half of the pseudosphere. It would be a symmetric shape going forwards.
So you can
imagine this as being kind of the equator.
Right.
And then as you get closer and closer to the center, it's kind of rising up. And then it goes on the real pseudosphere, it would go to infinitely long. And the point at the top would kind of be the singularity.
Yeah, where would that point at the top be?
Be infinitely far away.
Yeah, but it would just be one point. Infinitely far away. So there's a singularity there.
Yeah.
And this one actually has. It's too bad we didn't print two of these, and I could show the actual shape. But you imagine the shape, and then it's this reflection over here.
Yeah.
There's a second place where there's a singularity on this shape.
Over here, infinitely far away in this direction.
Actually, you're right. There are three places where there are singularities. So there's one sort of all the way to the left, one all the way to the right, and there's another place where there's singularities.
Would this get infinitely large as you go into the center?
No, it just stays finite, but it's such a sharp crease that it's actually
there's actually an edge here.
A razor sharp edge.
Which has singularities all around it?
Yeah.
The
So that
circle
would
is
be
a singularity.
That would be a singularity as well. So there's a couple different kinds of singularities.
Yeah.
And we can see them in some of our shapes, like our pseudosphere. And we can see them as we do projections of spheres onto 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
But also then we found sometimes it seems like we can have other shapes that avoid the same kinds of singularities we were talking about before. And that's why singularities are important, because in some ways the singularities can help us tell different shapes from each other.
Yeah.
So okay. What'd you think of this latest PBS Infinite Series video?
It's a pretty neat video.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah.
All right. Good work, guys.